All right, everyone, welcome back to the Theta Communications YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be going over a new Medium post from the Theta Labs team. First and foremost, though, thank you to everyone who's provided Theta stake as well as TFUEL stake to our respective Guardian node and Elite Edge nodes. Our new TFUEL staking page is now live, bringing you quicker load times as well as some sorting functions that we've added. So if you'd like to find a zeroed out Elite Edge node, just click Show Fully Available, and this will populate a list of empty Elite Edge nodes that you can stake 500,000 to. As well as if you would like to top up a partially full Elite Edge node, just click this one right here, Show Partially Full, and that will populate a list of Elite Edge nodes from lowest to highest in terms of TFUEL. All right, let's dive into the new post. New 3D rendering jobs leveraging Blender technology. So your Elite Edge nodes, there's now a update combining Blender and updating to adding the binary to facilitate 3D development pipeline. So you're going to have all these features and enhancements and testing that's going to be happening underneath with these jobs. This is pretty exciting because it sets that groundwork that Theta Labs, I've noticed, likes to do. We saw that with Theta TV, where Theta TV wasn't trying to compete with Twitch. It was more of a showcase to businesses, what and how much they could offload in terms of CDN, right, with a content delivery network, to showcase the savings. And now in this case with Blender, with this open source software, we can now showcase again for the AI enhancements that are going to be needed for businesses to succeed going forward, right? Because that's the reality. We're entering an era where it's you either incorporate AI or you die. So Theta is trying to, create their foothold in this game, and what better way than to use open source software that tons of people use, all over the world. It's pretty amazing. So getting that foothold and using that model that they've used over the years to set precedent has shown that it does work. So I'm very excited about that. Just how much is actually needed in compute terms to actually make a movie is massive. And whoever can help aid and provide in the terms of compute resources is going to be, building that pipeline that we've talked about previously, right? Like data is the new oil. So if our edge network can enhance this experience, it will set a nice foundation for us. Now the question is, this is another test, right? So the big thing is how the capital is going to get allocated or reallocated back to us as Elite Edge node holders, right? Because it's open source, question is how are we going to get paid down the line? The assumption is this is a test. This is to try and see how this can all function, and then the economics can kind of get ironed out as we push forward here. So the big thing is, I guess a good example would be something like Midjourney, where it's text to image, where you type in a series of words to characterize what you would like it to generate. And they ran into huge issues where people were generating so much stuff all at once that basically they were like, nope, we need to put a paywall in front of this because we just don't have the compute capacity to handle all of these jobs here. So Theta can help alleviate some of these things, and this is just one example, of course, but compute is going to eat the whole world going to this next chapter of history. Another good example of this would be with companies like Netflix, right? Like how they generate their content currently. Content, when you have a static revenue business model where you are subscription based, your revenue you have to figure out another way to get revenue, right? So they've now tried the advertising model, right? Which is the old world. Now we're entering into this AI chapter where you potentially could create world building in terms of content for better user experience, almost like turning video content into like Amazon kind of, where users now can generate new content, and that new content can be rev shared or content licensed. So we're finally starting to enter that chapter that is going to be enhancing the content. I mean, content's going to, it's not only going to enhance the content, it's going to enhance the amount of content. So the value of content is going to drastically drop because there's going to be so much of it. But quality content is going to still have its foothold. I mean, we've seen that with like directors like Hayao Miyazaki. He does not like AI and what it's going to do to the artistic elements of movie making and TV show making. But I think that providing people who are, good storytellers maybe, but aren't good at allocating resources, this opens up a whole new world for people who are true storytellers but don't have access to some of the tooling. Very excited about all of that. So test it out, go update your Elite Edge node. This is really exciting. And hopefully this then turns into what Theta Labs have previously done and turn it into a revenue generating thing for Elite Edge node stakers, because that has to be key as we move forward. We have to convert some of these tests into actual revenue producing things. We have currently TFUEL inflation, that is our main revenue driver right now, but we want to see real throughput, real work coming through these Elite Edge nodes. All right, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care, and I will see you all on TFUEL Island. Bye-bye.